Hi lovelies, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. And I have been going back and forth about possibly making my own advent calendar. And the thing that was stopping me was that I didn't have like containers or boxes or anything to put the items in. And then I remembered that last year I saved the boxes from the advent calendar that I bought for myself. I got an advent calendar from Winners, and I saved the boxes because I was originally going to use these boxes to put gifts inside. But let's be honest, no one's getting a gift from me. Like, I am being Scrooge this Christmas. I'm being the Grinch. I'm shopping for myself. I'm just joking. I might give a gift or two, but really, these gifts are for me. So I realize I have all these boxes now, and I think I've got all of them. I think I have like 12 days of Christmas. I'm hoping I was able to keep all of them. And I'm just gonna put items in here that I already have. And I know myself. By the time we get like fully into Vlogmas, because at the moment it's still November. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I told you I'm starting early with filming. So by the time we get like into December, I am gonna forget what I put in these boxes. Like I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember what's inside of each of these boxes. So that means I'm gonna have these little surprises for myself each day. Because I think another reason why I didn't want to really buy an advent calendar is a lot of them are for one particular brand. And I'm not really a brand person to say that I want a full box of, I don't know, like L'Oreal makeup or Guerlain, perfume or whatever. And I also didn't want one of the same item. Like I didn't want 12 days of tea or 12 days of chocolates. Like I don't know, I like variety. So this way I can have that variety. I can, put a beauty item, a food item, just all these different things that I already have, and it's going to force me to actually use those things. So here it is, all set up. 12 days advent calendar with some goodies inside for myself. And now all of you are just gonna have to wait and see what I put inside each of these boxes. Okay, yeah, I'm happy. Because I was like, I really want to do kind of an advent calendar thing. I might, if I find like a really, well-priced one, I might buy another advent calendar. I've always liked advent calendars. They're one of my favorite things the holidays. It's like one thing that if a person bought me as a gift, I'd be super excited. Getting ready for the holidays. So I am finally setting up my Christmas table, my dining table. And this is actually my favorite thing to decorate in my place. I've got most of my place decorated now, but for some reason, I feel like my place really comes together and it gets that Christmas vibe once my dining table is set. Now, due to chronic conditions, it's taken me a while to get to this part of decorating. I just have not been feeling good. We're doing it now, and I'm pretty excited. One thing that I was so excited, but I've been waiting. I've actually been counting down to the holidays because I wanted to talk about these plates. Okay. Now, those of you who watched my Vlogmas last year know that my mom gifted me a set of teacups and saucers. last year, and I got four. I got four of these beautiful Christmas teacups, and then I got the saucers to go with them. My table is not very big. It's big enough for two people, and I don't really get company during the holidays. So there's no reason for me to try and set like a full, 4-person table set. But these, I'm not sure where she got them, but she gave them to me for Christmas. And then we were in Goodwill during the summertime, and wouldn't you know it, I spotted the plates. So got these during December, and then several months later I found the plates, and I was so excited. The plates were $4 each, but I absolutely love it. So I could not wait to actually set up my table for the holidays this year. This is what I will be dining in. I think I already filmed a video showing a meal on these plates. And yeah, it tasted extra good on a Christmas plate. Okay, it just did. But I just felt like, what are the chances? What are the chances of finding the set like several months apart in different stores? What are the chances? I know that these cups were thrifted, and with the saucers, like I know that was thrifted, but like still, what are the chances like of being in totally different thrift stores and then finding it? So I was so excited when I found them, and I get to set my table up with them. I also have this table runner that I found from a secondhand store. This was, I think, 2 years ago. And then 2 years ago, I found these placemats. I love that. I love the sheen on them, just that red sheen. They have this little red bead on them, but it's secondhand, so you kind of get what you get sometimes. Some of them have fallen off, and it just came like that, but it's no big deal. You don't really notice it. I gotta decide what else I'm gonna put on this table, but for now, what I will be doing, and see, I have napkins, so I don't know if I want to put the cups upside down or right side up, and then place the napkins inside. Let me test out both and see what I like better. Okay, so they are gonna actually go upside down. I've decided it, and then I put the napkin inside of there. Right now, it's sort of folded up and then just kind of shoved in there. I will make it a little bit more pretty later on. I might even try and like fold the napkin in the shape of a heart, or just something a little bit more interesting. We'll see. Different parts of my home, I think, have different Christmas themes, but most of my decorations are very much what I call a classic Christmas. To me, there are 3 different types of Christmas decorating styles, and I might actually do a video going in deeper into like which style, like with the different styles that I think actually exist for Christmas. But there's the classic Christmas, which is this, very much a red and green. You get like the plaid, the the green Christmas tree has more of a vintage aesthetic to it. This year, for whatever reasons, whatever dopey reason, people are calling it a Ralph Lauren Christmas. No. It will never be a Ralph Lauren Christmas. It's a classic Christmas, okay? That's what I call it. Here's another area in my home. This is not a formal tour. I guess it's just turning into one that I would say I have also done kind of more of a classic Christmas decor. These I made. I just got some bows from the dollar store, and and put them on these bottles. It's very simple, but I do like the way it looks. I might move the bow up a little bit so it covers the nozzle there. But yeah, like I said, it's a classic Christmas, not a Ralph Lauren Christmas. This is actually a pillow cover, and I got it from the dollar store, but it was not big enough. It was just not big enough for the pillows that I have. And so I've always just used it to cover up my bookcase here. And then I've just got this little thing that says peace, and then like a lantern, a little candle down there. Very, 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 very simple. I don't like to put too much stuff up because I don't want to have to take too many things down. I'm actually going to use this book this year. Last year it was really more so for decor, but there are some really great recipes in here. There's also stories, so I'm actually going to make use of this. And I like that it is part of the decor, but it's also easily accessible, so I can use it. And then this is another more so classic Christmas with the colors. Now, something like this, however, would typically be part of what I call a whimsical Christmas. And a whimsical Christmas is when you have a very non-traditional colored Christmas tree, maybe a pink Christmas tree, for example, pink decorations. You're gonna have ornaments that are like, you're not your typical ornaments. They might be fun shapes, you know. So if you like Hello Kitty, then you can have like a lot of Hello Kitty Christmas ornaments. Or maybe if you travel and you get what I would call like keychains and stuff. Like some people like will decorate their tree with keychains that they gather while they were traveling throughout the year. Little like really kitschy stuff, like the pickle was really big one year and everybody was getting like these pickle ornaments. That's all part of what I would consider a whimsical Christmas. So you're very much veering away from the traditional red and green, and you're trying to make it more fun. Whimsical Christmases are great for infusing your own personality into it, and especially if you are the type of person that, you know, you live with people and you all kind of want to add your own flair into the home, you know, into the decorating scheme for the holidays, then a whimsical Christmas is like the way to go. Now, when it's like completely done, I'll try and do like a full house tour. But yeah, my table is very much a traditional Christmas table. So I'm going to add some more items on here, and I don't want to clutter it because I've kind of done that in the past. So we're going to try and keep it really simple, but I do want to have like a centerpiece. And I have a silver tea set, I should say, that I might want to add to this, but we'll see. But yeah, let's kind of build upon this. And yeah, I think I'll go into more detail about the 3 types of Christmas decors that I personally think exist. So I kind of touched briefly on like a classic Christmas that I'm showing you kind of right now, a whimsical Christmas, and then the third one is what I consider to be like a winter wonderland Christmas. And this is very much for the person who has like the white Christmas tree, the silver bells, more cool tones. Maybe you're going to decorate with like blues, and yeah, there's usually a lot of silver in the winter wonderland Christmas. But I don't typically do, I love the way that looks, but I don't usually do a winter wonderland Christmas. I just don't have enough decor items, and I don't really shop a whole lot. I don't buy a lot of Christmas decorations. It's kind of just what I stumble upon, and I like thrifted Christmas decorations. So pretty much everything in my place is thrifted for the holidays. And then there's a few items that I got as gifts. So